I'm Jim Holmberg, Curator of Collections here at the Filson Historical Society, and welcome to another edition of Collection Reflections. I am sitting here with a self-portrait of Joseph Bush here. This is, again, one of our treasures in the collection. Artists weren't very good about keeping their own papers and maybe painting themselves. And we have several self-portraits of artists in the collection, and this is one of our favorites. Joseph Bush painted this probably late 1830s, sometime maybe between 1835 and 1840, and this was given, we assume, as a gift to the Preston family. We've looked already at the portraits of William Clark and William Preston that Bush painted. So you can see that here's the man himself who executed those wonderful works and many more paintings by him in our collection here at the Filson. Now, I mentioned that Joseph Bush as an artist, wasn't always good about keeping his papers. There's no real collection of his papers known to exist. And so when we have letters by artists pop up in collections, we're pretty tickled. And we have a wonderful Bush letter in our Preston family papers here at the Filson. This is written in 1826 to one of the Preston girls. He apparently was sweet on a couple of different Preston girls, Maria and Josephine. Through the years, he gets mentioned in letters between them, and then this one is to Maria Preston Pope, who by this time was a widow. And so he is basically, I think, romantically interested in her. She not in him. They do not get married. And but one of the things I love about this, in addition to it being an artist's letter, which again is really pretty rare, is his little decorations on the back. And here you can see that it's, again, a stampless cover because they used the paper they wrote on before envelopes came into use. And he has decorated it with daubs of paint for Mrs. Pope. And it's just a delightful little extra touch that I guess really shows the artist in him. Bush is a native Kentuckian, was a native Kentuckian. He grew up in Frankfort. He established the majority of his work here in Louisville beginning in 1819. He split his time, as many artists did, between the North, meaning Kentucky, and the Deep South, New Orleans or Natchez, by season, avoiding the hot Deep South weather in the summer and escaping to warmer climes there during the winter. He retired in 1860, 1861, at the beginning of the Civil War, and died in 1865. In Lexington, he went to live with his brother, James Bush, Dr. James Bush, there in Lexington, and he's buried in the Lexington Cemetery. So, a very nice self-portrait of one of Kentucky's famous artists. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Collection Reflections, and we look forward to having you join us again.